Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg has already sparked a political fight over who should name her replacement. But first, it sparked an outpouring of emotion by Ginsburg's admirers. Cronkite News was outside the court this weekend, and reporter Tina Guiliano has a story from our Washington bureau.
It's quiet today. Many of the flowers and candles that once covered the steps of the Supreme Court have since been removed. But it was a vastly different scene this weekend when thousands flocked to the Supreme Court steps honoring the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Flowers, candles, crowd. Within hours of the announcement that the 87-year-old Ginsburg had died of complications from metastatic pancreatic cancer, the Supreme Court steps were filled with chants and songs. Ginsburg was already a trailblazing attorney fighting for women's rights, civil rights, and gender equality when she became the second woman on the High Court in 1993.
Every marginalized group in America had an ally and a friend and an advocate in Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
On the court, she became mainstay of the liberal wing and an icon to many.
Ruth Ginsburg was an icon. She was a trailblazer. But you know what I love best about Ruthie? She was a fighter.
The emotion outside the court was clear, but Becker, like many, had mixed emotions.
I felt grief personally, fear, because this is a very, very frightening time for our country.
The emotion over Ginsburg soon turned to calls to fight over her replacement. Speakers on the courthouse steps Saturday blasted plans by the White House and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to fill the seat immediately.
Mitch McConnell and his henchmen believe that they can ram through a Supreme Court justice only 45 days from the election.
That call resonated with Becker, who said the fight begins in the voting booth, where people can push back against the Trump administration.
And we would be letting her down. She would expect, if we didn't continue that fight and didn't pick up the torch she handed to us, she'd expect nothing less.
Warren urged the crowd on.
But tonight is the moment to say from the heart, with conviction, to ourselves and to anyone who's listening, when it comes to the fight to protect a woman's right to choose, I will fight.
Looking at the crowd between the Capitol and the court on Saturday, Sean Church said Ginsburg's legacy is already assured.
There's not many politicians in the building behind you or the building in here that will have a legacy like this.
The flag will continue to fly at half-mast for the next 30 days. And Justice Ginsburg's seat on the Supreme Court bench has been draped in black. She will lie in repose on Wednesday and Thursday. In Washington, Tina Guiliano, Cronkite News.